It's quite awesome to live in the White House. The White House kitchen staff prepares delicious meals for you. You are given $100,000 remodeling budget and a team of numerous employees that are prepared to meet all your needs. Living in the White House does come with some restrictions though. Opening the window is not allowed. You can't even possess an iPhone without permissions. It can be somewhat disorienting for presidents and their families to leave the White House and return to a normal life. They receive 30 months of private staff with a salary of little more than $150,000, 10 years of Secret Service security, and funding for 7 months for transition. They aren't really cast out into the cold, but they do have a lot of adjusting to do. The question is, where do they go? We'll look at prices, locations, and precise justifications for these venues and why the previous presidents chose to reside there. Barack Obama. From 2009 to 2017, Obama served as president and was quite outspoken about his ideas for the future. Even so, many people anticipated his return in Chicago after his presidency. Obama and Michelle chose to lease a property rather than buy it because they wanted to keep their youngest daughter, Sasha, in Washington, D.C. so she could finish her education. A mansion-style residence in Calorama's affluent neighborhood. The 8,200 square foot estate is valued $6.2 million and includes 9 bedrooms and 8.5 bathrooms. Although Washington, D.C. is home to some of the most expensive properties in the world, that price does make some sense. And though the mansion's exterior has a charming vintage cottage, the interior has a minimalist modern design, which is the complete opposite. White, gray, and black elements can be seen throughout the rest of the house, including the kitchen. Modern appliances are used and there is no longer a White House kitchen crew providing meals. Additionally, the kitchen has a space designated for storage. With their vintage style and use of the clean lines and neutral hues seen in the interior of the home, the window panels connect the exterior of the house to the interior. The main living area is understated and comfortable with a large fireplace for chilly winter nights, more white and gray. The dining room has a worn wood ceiling, which contrasts with the space's original white walls and dark wood floor. There's also a chandelier, which is certain to draw attention. The bathroom's choice of a chaotic black and white wallpaper with a black background may be the most daring of all. Tile floor is white and gray as well. And there is a living room upstairs that is ideal for cuddling up and watching movies, as well as a room that can be utilized for morning exercises and reading. The master bedroom has historic windows and a sleek, minimalist appearance, but the walk-in closet outside is somewhat noisy. There is a sizable courtyard and backyard where you may unwind and enjoy the sunshine. George W. Bush. From 2001 through 2009, George W. Bush served as president and was given some of the lowest approval ratings in history. Bush never concealed his love for the country, so it was only fitting that after serving in office, he returned in Prairie Chapel Ranch, Texas, his home state. His ranch home, 25 miles west of Waco, served as a regular base of operations while he was president. Putin, Angela Merkel, and the Saudi King Abdullah were among the guests. Israeli Prime Minister Ariel Sharon, Spanish King Juan Carlos, Tony Blair, and also other well-known world leaders. George left the White House and went to the ranch to rest and unwind. It's simple to understand why the ranch has 1,600 acres. The ranch has a 40-mile network of trails for riding horses and bicycles. The property contains a 22-acre man-made pond that President Bush personally filled with fish and that is over 17 feet deep. It also boasts 3 miles of river frontage, a wonderful place to launch the skippy and wetline in the Ponte. The 4-bedroom property also includes a sizable grove. The 4,000 square foot house was built on the site with floor-to-ceiling windows and doors that open to the exterior for easy access and views. A 10-foot porch with a tin roof surrounds the house in practically every room, allowing Bush and his family to enjoy the porch even when it rains. The main residence is joined by a guest house. Moreover, the property has a garage southwest of the main house. Additionally, the property has a helicopter hangar, which is not something you typically find at a ranch. Bill Clinton. From 1993 until 2001, with a little bit of difficulty in between, Bill Clinton served as president. In housing supplied by the government, he resided for over 18 years. The moment he stepped out of the Oval Office, indicating that he found it difficult to adjust to life as usual. He was fortunate to have some pretty decent accommodations at 15 Old House Lane in Chapo, New York. The Clinton residence is a $1.7 million home with 5,232 square feet. Nevertheless, the estimate is a lot more today. The 11-room colonial is encircled by a tall white fence and a modest gatehouse on 1.1 acres. The traditional New England-style home in the backyard is surrounded by a lovely front yard. A crimson detached shed and garage are also present. The Clintons are very private about their house, so the last time the public saw it, it had a lot of 90s flair. A lovely dining room and a pleasant study with a sizable library are in the house. His presidential memorabilia and souvenirs from his international journeys, including those to Africa, Asia, and the Pacific Islands, are displayed throughout the residence. Of course, if you had the money from 2 political careers, one mansion isn't enough. When Hillary ran for senator in 2000, Bill also bought a house in the Embassy Row neighborhood of Washington, D.C. The house is Georgian in design, 5,500 square feet on a tree-lined, like more than 0.3-acre lot. There are many living options inside, along with 7 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. However, the exterior of the house might be its most amazing feature. A sizable pool with a surrounding lounge area is in the backyard. Giving solitude and privacy are flowers and trees. The Clintons installed a solarium when they bought the house so they could decompress and unwind in the sun. Their mansion stands in stark contrast to the cottage, which has curved entrances and vibrant colors. There is a formal dining room with brightly colored furnitures and walls, a family area with a bookshelf, and a room for informal gatherings. And there you have it, the residences of the former presidents after their tenure. Thank you for watching. This is Lex Lifestyle Travel Plus. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell for more updates. See you in our next video.